Ladies and gentlemen, what an atmosphere we have here at the 2018 Lakeside World Championships. We're about to complete our men's semi-final lineup here at the home of World Darts, the Lakeside. We now introduce a former International Open and BDO Gold Cup singles champion. He's a Europe Cup team winner for Wales, Wayne Warren. Twice Winmore World Masters finalist. He's the reigning Dutch Open champion and BDO World #1. England's gladiator, McGeeney.
And taking us home tonight on the commentary, it is Paul Nicholson and first Jim Proudfoot.
Well, as they say in Gladiator, imagine where you will be, and it will be so. The power of positive thought has been harnessed by each of these two to get this far, but the journey is just beginning. In the top half of the draw, two champions. In the bottom half of the draw, three men who'd never previously made it past the second round. Mick Allen to Buckner is through. One of these two will meet him in the semi-final. Mark McGeeney, the #2 seed, ranked 1 in the world, winner of the BDO ranking title on 6 separate occasions, 4 of them this year in the best season of his career. Wayne Warren, in his 3rd Lakeside appearance over a 13-year span, lost his first round match in his 2 previous Lakeside tournaments to Mervyn King and Alan Norris. But this is the stuff of dreams for the 55-year-old roofer. Nick Rolls is the referee. Mark McGeeney still with a chance conceivably of winning this tournament without beating a seeded player. It will be an extraordinary journey.
Best of 9 sets. First set, first leg, it's Wayne to throw first. Game on.
So, 5-4 anyone. First 3 quarterfinals have all gone to a deciding set. Well, one of the most extraordinary days of last 8 action in Lakeside history. And the same way, Paul Nicholson.
What a day we've had so far, Jim.
we're still getting our breath back from the afternoon, and then we have to go through another 5-4. Just a great day of darting entertainment, and it's not even over yet. Really looking forward to the women's final tomorrow. Great game between Anastasia Dobromislova and Lisa Ashton. And the men's semi-finals. But that, in the words of Gladiator, not yet. Not yet.
There is something about the Friday atmosphere here at Lakeside, and it really hasn't disappointed this year. It's been more vibrant, I think, than I can remember it. My years coming here, just been an extraordinary day from the very first match of the day.
Probably the amount of Welsh people that are here. It's always a good party when the Welsh are in sight here. And they're going to be very boisterous tonight with WW playing tonight.
85.
And with that in mind, a very WWE walk-on song from McGeeney, very much a rock music fan. Alter Bridge, his walk-on song, used by the WWE superstar Edge in his
57.
career. But Warren, very gutsy walk-on song using Barney's walk-on track. Is that an omen for the four-time Lakeside champion?
60. $134.
Well, Mark has already got himself into a position that he will have darts at breaking the Wayne Warren throw in this first leg of the match.
Mark, you require 50.
Probably a 10. Does prefer tops to double 16. And that's why solid start, 17 darts is enough for a break of throw. Whereas we've seen good darts from Mark McGeeney in this tournament so far, we haven't seen his best, and maybe he's just getting better and better and better as the tournament goes on. This is what he does in tournaments away from the cameras. Does enough to start with, and he just keeps getting better. And he has won massive tournaments. You don't win the Dutch Open without being a good player. That is a monumental event.
100.
Now, one of the 4 titles that he's taken over the last 12 months. His darts really have gone to a new level over the last 18 months or so. Lost his mother Kathleen back in the autumn of 2016. He was tempted to pack up the game, talked out of that by his family, persuaded him to carry on in her memory because she'd loved watching him play so much. And he has continued to do her justice, getting better and better. Almost with every tournament that's passed. Ranked 1 in the world. He had 2 principal aims this year. Get to the top of the world rankings and to win this event.
I think we need to talk up that getting to world #1. That's an amazing achievement for anybody in sport, to be regarded as the best in your field over the course of a stretch of time.
96.
Good darts from Wayne Warren. Single 18.
100.
Gets the 260s, misses the single.
140.
2 treble 20s will leave double 10. But a straight ton will leave his favoured double.
100. Wayne, you require 54.
Top set for Wayne Warren to break straight back. Gets it.
To the second leg. Wayne Warren.
Both players with a leg on the board.
Third leg is Wayne to throw first. Game on.
Both will feel that there's room for improvement, just feeling their way into this quarter-final.
Absolutely right, Jim. These guys can play better than this, but you've got to say it. A little bit of nerves. We've got to give him that at the start of this match. New territory. Got to feel that the pressure's on McGeeney tonight, being the highest seed. Warren's on a free roll for me. Boys, he acquitted himself well this week.
140.
Mark McGeeney started the week with that extraordinary game against Martin Adams, which he won in sudden death.
96.
Set the tone for the whole tournament, basically. Averaged 86 in that, then averaged 92 as he beat Danny Noppert, lost the first set, won the next 4. Make it through to book his first quarter-final. It's uncharted territory for both of these players. Plenty of experience. No experience of playing in the last 8 of this one.
100.
I've got a feeling, Jim, that sudden death leg for McGeeney may well be something that he'll draw upon for years to come. You're not in that situation very often in your career, and when you can come through that the way he did, he can draw on that with real strength. He had nerve in that last leg, and he put Wolfie under so much pressure.
137. Why you require 147?
Can't finish now.
131. Mark, you require 72.
Options for 72, 60 or a treble 12, double 6 for a third straight break. All the way to the bottom, double 3. Not a problem. Very good check out from Mark McGeeney. 3 breaks to throw to start this match. Very reminiscent of a game earlier in the week with Dieter Hedman, where she won her match with 1 hold of throw in the whole match. Every single other leg was a break. Very strange stuff.
140.
Won it with a bull finish. It was an extraordinary game. It has been an extraordinary week. Plenty has happened. Let's think back to that fantastic World Youth Final as well, with a 170 checkout from Justin van der Houw. Darryl Fitton winning the match with a 170. It's just been one of those
96.
fantastic weeks here at Lakeside.
What was that old slogan from the phone company? The future's bright, the future's orange.
41.
Well, the future is orange because he's from the Netherlands.
Absolutely tremendous again, Justin van der Houw, in winning the World Youth Championship for the 2nd successive year.
57.
These guys with their eyes on the big prize. The data crucial one there to hit a treble. McGeeney still with the appreciable advantage in a leg that if he wins it will give him the first set. First to 5, remember, in these quarterfinals, to the first to 6 in tomorrow's semis. Look at this.
Warren looking to fill it up. Can't quite do that, but there's very decent pressure on this 1-2-2 now, which is for the set for McGeeney. 68 left. Bullseye for the first set. Line was good, but now Warren has a chance for a 4th consecutive break. 20, and he's missed the 20.
15.
I don't know what he was thinking about. I really will have to think about that for a while to figure out what was going on there.
Double 8 then for Mark McGeeney. He knows exactly what he's aiming for. Wayne, you saw him there just punching his head in frustration. Double 4.
Game shot and the first
Costly
set.
error for Wayne Warren, who I'm sure was aiming for tops, thinking that was going to give him the leg, but he miscounted, and Mark McGeeney makes no mistake. He wins that first leg, first set, by 3 legs to 1. First blood to the number 2 seed, player ranked 1 in the world in this 4th and final quarter-final.
Friday night down at Lakeside. So far we've seen a reigning champion go through to another final, Lisa Ashton, and we've seen a rank outsider book his place in a semi-final, Michael Unterbuchner. Who's he going to be facing on Saturday? Well, currently Mark McGeeney is a set up against Wayne Warren as we rejoin our commentators Paul and Jim.
Thank you very much, James. Well, it was a very interesting leg, that one that Mark McGeeney took, the fourth leg of the first set. Wayne Warren had 2 darts at tops when he didn't need tops. This is what happened. He was on 85, throws his first dart. He thinks that's in the treble, I believe, which would have left him 40. And as a consequence, he then throws 4 tops, misses it twice. But the reality was he was on 70 and not on 40. As a result of that, Mark McGeeney picked off the double 10 he needed, won the set.
He would have felt a lot worse if he'd hit it.
100.
Punches his head in frustration as Mark McGeeney puts those set darts away. Wayne Warren will have plenty of experience, the ability to be able to put behind him, but it was a set that went against the darts, so decent advantage for Mark McGeeney at the start of this second.
Yeah, steady darts, around about the 90 average for the first set. But McGeeney knows
123.
that could possibly be enough to get through tonight, but it won't be good enough to win this event. After what we saw from Glenn Durrant this afternoon, who, as I tweeted very recently, in the last 4 sets, averaged over 107 for the final 4 sets. If anyone's going to live with Glenn, they've got to up their game past that 100 mark, because Durrant is in proper form now.
Perhaps worth pointing out that at the start of that game we were talking about the fact that Jim Williams needed to up his average by a good 9 or 10 points. And Glenn kind of brought him up with him. Glenn averaged about 102 in the first set.
83.
Jim Williams won that, going into a 4-1 lead before being pegged back to 5-4. 121 left here for Wayne.
180. Mark the requirement, 95.
For the first leg of the second set with the darts then.
Go for the single, stop gambling for the treble. Said it all week.
45.
Game of fine margins, give yourself a shot. Double 18 for Wayne Warren. And that's definitely in, Wayne.
Wayne Warren.
Well hit. Good start to this second set for the Welshman as Lisa starts to get vocal.
So having lost the first set when he had the darts, Wayne Warren already has the break of throw in this second set.
I had a tweet in the break from someone who said that Mark McGeeney still plays local league in Stockport on a Tuesday night. I wonder if he'll play on Tuesday if he wins the tournament.
Yeah, but he does.
He's got a pretty decent teammate as well in Daryl Fitton. That's a good local team.
You'd be gutted, wouldn't you? You turned up. Who are we playing tonight? Walked in the pub. No, I might have a game of pool.
140.
Or you could just walk straight back out. I remember my first ever Super League game when Gary Robson walked in. I thought, what's going on here?
100.
Yeah, McGeeney has just got better and better, not just in this tournament, but over the last 3 years. But Warren seems to be a little bit more settled in this set. A little bit of a nervy start, but just starting to find his range a little bit more, as McGeeney hasn't really shot forward in the first leg and a bit here in set 2.
It's Mark McGeeney's brother Joe and Marie. Wayne's got a good chance here, double 16. Sneaks it in the corner. Man has a 2-0 lead in the second. Early days, so much can happen, but on a day where you've had 3 5-4s, if this one goes to a breaker throw for 1-1, I reckon we could be going all the way again.
140.
I'm not going to say that anything's academic anymore, especially after what I've seen today
100.
and what when I saw that 161 checkout from Jim Williams yesterday, I think that finish will live with me forever, because it just had everything about it. It was darting brilliance, but the timing of it, to keep himself in the event, is one of the best checkouts I've ever witnessed.
Conan Whitehead had 57 for the match if Jim Williams didn't hit that 161. Brilliant bull finish. Still be kicking himself now that he's not in the semi-finals tomorrow.
As my friend Dan Dawson would say, that's iron ring stuff. He gets the Iron Ring Award this week so far. We could see more drama in the next couple of days, but I'm expecting more drama in the next hour and a half.
85.
Struggling to find his range with those trebles, Mark McGeeney. 46,
60.
40 and 60 on his last 3 visits to the board. And Wayne in a position to capitalise, effectively stolen the darts again.
140.
Handily placed as he looks for the equalising set.
Yeah, he's played very well in this set. He's upped his average overall to 92.5. Just starting to find his range with the first dart as well, which is very
60.
important for Wayne.
When you require 76.
16 for tops. And he's missed a single.
36.
That's a little bit worrying for me.
Mark, you require 150.
Shouldn't be missing the board when you need a single. Maybe a little bit of perspiration. It is very hot in here.
Treble 19 would leave double 19. That's a single 3, as you can see. So tension getting to both players.
123.
Double 16 if he's back, but Wayne Warren looking at tops, hits it.
Shot in the second set. Wayne Warren.
He's had 3 darts at doubles in the second set. He's hit them all. It's given him 3 legs and the equalising set against the McGeeney throw. And it's 1 apiece.
Third set, first leg. It's Wayne to throw first.
Intriguing game. And that checkout percentage of 80% after 2 sets. That is very good indeed. If he can maintain that,
85.
I'll be amazed. I've seen that kind of percentage over short course darts, but not over 6, 7, 8, 9 sets. Anybody
60.
who can maintain 50% over that course of darts is special. It's one of the reasons why Anastasia's in the final. She's 45% on her doubles this week. Don't tell me that ladies can't play really good darts, because that is brilliant.
Some task ahead of her, taking on Lisa Ashton, who has won 15 consecutive sets now on the Lakeside stage. Here comes Wayne Warren looking for his second maximum.
180.
Wayne Warren has the ability to score very, very heavily. He's got the only 180s in this match so far. But the way he releases the dart and the way it lands so upright in that 60, he's got so much ability to build on good first darts.
85.
Great leave from the Welshman. Double 8 after 12. And McGeeney hasn't got an answer.
Just blowing on his hands there, Wayne Warren, to cool them down. Double 8s, double 4 for a 4th successive leg.
Shot in the first leg. Wayne Warren. Second leg is Mark going first.
On an evening like this, where the place is jam-packed, lots of energetic fans and pressure on the stage,
40.
this is one of the hottest arenas to play in world darts. I guarantee you that. The ceilings aren't high, the heat is magnified, and you're going to get very, very hot up there. You're going to have to deal with it, Wayne. Not doing such a bad job so far.
$41.
5 out of 7 now. That missed start at a double 8, a rarity, but hit the double 4. 2 mistakes that he's made at doubles so far haven't been costly. And there's maximum number 3.
Starting to crank up the scoring as well as his doubles percentage. Very heavy scoring from Wayne Warren, proving my point about his ability to do that last leg.
43.
Average of 95, almost identical figure to that he picked up in the first round against Wesley Harms, whom he beat 3-1. He averaged nearly 109 in the last set in that game. He beat Willem Mandigas 4-2 in the second round with an average that was just a shade under 90.
Wayne is forcing McGeeney to take out things like 140. If McGeeney's going to get back in this set, he's going to have to score heavier. 17. Well, that'll do.
120. Wayne, you require 78.
But this is for another breaker throw. 2 darts at double 12. When the form is in, you would expect him to hit with one of them.
Game shot.
And he does.
Wayne Warren.
What a different player he's been since the break.
Third leg is Wayne to throw first.
That's an excellent checkout. One that the pros really, really like. Staying up the top of the board. Get the treble 18. 2 at double 12. Roughly the same height. But here he comes again.
180.
Lisa on her feet. Not for the last time, I can guarantee you. 4 maxima in this match. Wayne Warren's thrown them all.
She's been up and down off that chair
60.
for the last few days. She's done more squats than a month worth of body pump classes.
81.
The thing about the Warren throw that gives him that scoring power is
58.
it's got such a light grip, and then he flicks the dart out. The point goes towards the ceiling, and then it flicks down into the 60.
140.
Almost another 180 to prove that point. It's very Dave Chisnell-like, the 2010 finalist. When you can score like that, you're going to constantly put your opponent under so much pressure.
60.
And McGeeney can't live with it right now.
100.
So this is for a 2-1 lead. That's a rare mistake. And very few loose darts from him.
78.
Too far away from what he wanted. He's recovered well. 22 left. Mark way back. 300 points behind him.
2 little ducks when he returns.
100. Wayne, you require 22.
Double 11. 3 for double 4. For the set.
Game shot and the
Boy,
third
what a
set.
2-set stretch that
Wayne
was.
Warren.
An extraordinary mini session. Everything went Wayne Warren's way. 1-0 down when they came back out. He goes back in 2-1 up after 6 unanswered legs and only 3 missed darts at doubles. He may be 55, might be 13 years since he made his Lakeside debut. But tonight, so far, has been worth the wait for him. His first ever quarter-final appearance at the moment is one to remember. It's McGeeney 1, Warren 2.
And it feels good, so good, coming back again. That's in love, fear and this pain, letting go of memories, knowing they can define me. That's in love, feels good.
Welcome back. Friday night at Lakeside. Lisa Ashton is through to the women's final Saturday afternoon. Mikael Unterbuchner will be in one of the men's semi-finals where he'll be taking on either Mark McGeeney or Wayne Warren. That's the match we're currently enjoying. And after Mark McGeeney took the first set, Wayne Warren has come roaring back, winning, Chris, 6 straight legs. What's going on?
Yeah, he just come back off that first break, rejuvenated. There's been a 5-point swing in the averages. McGeeney down to down to 88. Well, Warren's lifted his up from 88 to 94 and change. It's been an impressive response.
And his checkouts as well.
Yeah, 7 from 11, 64%. McGeeney's all right. If he's getting a go, he's on 3 from 6, but he's just not getting a poke at a double.
All right, well, best of 9. First man to 5 sets. Let's rejoin our commentators, Paul and Jim.
Still plenty of drama ahead of us. 132 legs of darts today here at the Lakeside. So many stories, so many ebbs and flows.
To throw first. Game on.
More drama lies ahead. Now these stats, Paul Nicholson, tell a story.
Don't they just? Not the best first set from Wayne Warren, but that second set, 100.2, is exactly the equivalent of 15 darts 3 times. In the next set, he's done exactly that, but 1 dart better. That's what the claim to 102.5 is. So 45 darts in set 2, 44 darts in set 3 with no answer. 89 darts in total for 2 sets without a reply is very, very good.
6 straight legs going Wayne Warren's way, and in those 6 legs, Mark McGeeney didn't have a single dart at a double. Complete domination. What will the response be from Stockport's Gladiator?
It's going to have to be good.
121.
It does look like Wayne Warren's got his range on that 60 again. But McGeeney in this leg, a little better. 181 after 9 darts.
41.
But a chance for Wayne Warren to punish.
95. Mark, you require 140.
First dart really is drifting low a lot. I've noticed that over the last
100.
set or two. 119. Can't finish now. Needed the single 19 at the very worst. So he's got to rely on McGeeney missing shots at doubles. This is somebody who hasn't done in a while. Had a shot at a double.
It's tops. He hits it.
Shot in the first leg. Mark McGeeney. Second leg, it's
I think the reaction speaks volumes about what he thinks of his performance over the last 15-20 minutes or so. But he does have his nose in front in this 4th set. And of course, if he can break here, he'll be in an outstanding position. In fact, if he holds his throw here in this set, he gets it back to 2-2. It's no harm done.
Yeah, it is on throw. It's the silver lining for Mark McGeeney.
140.
But this game is warming up really nice. I love the response from Wayne Warren in the last 2 sets. Sure, he's got character, belief in himself. And that belief is magnified by how well he's played in the last few days.
100.
Regular Welsh international between 2004 and 2016. He stopped playing internationals at the end of 2016 so that he could concentrate on playing the BDO circuit, travel to ranking tournaments, get himself back here. Good decision.
Came out in the press today and said if he wins this title, he's going to turn professional instead of being a roofer. He says it's a lot warmer inside and a lot more fun. Well, 81 checkouts like that will definitely help his cause.
Third leg is Mark to throw
That was
first.
clinical, and his doubles percentage has just gone up a little.
Well, he might want to stop being a roofer, but he's certainly hitting new heights.
41.
Get the feeling playing darts is a little bit safer as well, as long as you're not standing in the front of the dartboard.
100.
Let's just have a look at Wayne Warren's action here, Paul.
So solid with the stance. The left foot is far back for balance. Nothing moves apart from that.
100.
Right arm, very solid fundamentals. But the thing to admire about Wayne Warren's throw the most is that elevated angle from the hand. When it leaves his hand, the point goes skywards and then dips towards the treble when it gets to the board. That allows that upright angle so he can score so heavily, just like that. It's very nice to watch. I think it was described earlier in the week as easy on the eye.
Wayne, you require 161.
And he's on a finish here again as he looks to break the McGeeney throw. 138 left.
83.
It's a brave dart, that, you know.
Mark, you require 126.
He even breezes past that treble one. That's falling out. 419s for McGeeney for a bull shot. And Warren will come back for 78, something that he's already hit in this match. Very clinically.
You require 78.
20 for tops. Double 10.
Game short and the third.
Great adjustment.
Wayne Warren.
And he leads 2-1 in sets and 2-1 in legs. It's another
Legs.
breaker
Wayne to
throw.
First. Game on.
He's not just winning, he's a bit of a showman as well. How about that for a double-double? Hate to break your heart, Mr. Warren, but you only get credited with one finishing double for that, not two.
100.
He will take it though. 2-1 in front in this set, not far away from having a two-set cushion of his own in this match.
130.
Let's have a look at that release in slow motion. Look at the point. We'll have a look back in a second.
85.
McGeeney's is totally different, trying to get the darts to land flat so he can overstack. Contrasting styles.
46.
Look at that point towards the ceiling, and then as it arcs towards the board, the point goes down, hence the upright angle that he uses so well.
100.
It says to me that he's got a very light grip.
58.
There you see that point just dips towards the board, and every dart goes in at exactly the same angle, and that's why he scores so brilliantly.
100.
And he gets them so close together as well, Jim.
Again, taking up a commanding position. Very solid leg. 3 visits of 100.
140.
116 here.
116.
16 for tops. This is for a 3-1 lead in the quarterfinal.
Game short and the fourth set.
Another big step for Wayne Warren towards a place in the last 4.
Well, the way he's going, he's going to have to get the Valium for Lisa, as he said in the press this morning. I was just watching over at the balcony where she's sitting right now, and she was going absolutely bonkers. All going right for the Welshman right now, and I'm sure every Welsh dart fan is loving what they're watching.
Fifth set, first leg. It's Wayne to throw first. Game on.
Love to see his set average there, because his overall average has gone up to just under 97. He's playing at a Glen Durrant-esque level right now, that 100 to 100 plus. Very good stuff from an unseeded Welshman who is going to prove to be very, very dangerous if he gets through this to play Unter Buchner.
43.
Those are the figures for set 4.
He's just getting better. This is someone with experience who's finally starting to use it with the talent that he has. You don't average 103.5 in a set against the BDO world #1 by accident.
140.
Wayne Warren is for real.
$140.
Got to say, Jim, if Wayne Warren does win this match, and he plays like this against Unterbuchner, it's an absolute no contest for me. Wayne Warren will make Unterbuchner tap out way before we get to a deciding set. He's just scoring so brilliantly.
Mikhail averaged about 89.5 in that last game. Make it through against Veenstra. Wayne Warren about 7 points better than that at this point. Looking at a 130 here. It's double 5 for a 130. He does nothing wrong. It's the match of his life. Producing your A game when you need it most is the mark of any great sportsman. Knowing that when you go up for the pressure situations, you're doing yourself justice, but whatever level you perform at is all you can do. Wayne Warren is doing exactly that here.
What Wayne Warren is doing right now is very natural to him. He's been playing like this for many years, but now he seems to be doing it on the biggest stage in the world in the BDO. Fantastic to watch.
10 out of 11 legs he's won now.
140.
The Gladiator's being mauled by the eye of the tiger.
140.
So much on the line tonight for Wayne Warren. Get to the semis, you guarantee your ticket for next year at Lakeside. Bit more cash, a few more ranking points, and a bucket load of belief as well.
177.
Great darts from McGeeney, leaving 50 after 9. That's a proper leg of darts.
He won't go for the 10-darter. He'll split this, obviously, with Warren back at 161. It's tops for an 11-dart leg that will do him the world of good. He stops the rock.
Third leg, it's Wayne to throw first. Hang on.
That had to happen because Warren was just cruising. Someone who
60.
showing his class tonight, but that last leg from McGeeney was stupendous. We haven't seen better in this tournament so far.
140.
Look of relief rather than anything else from Mark McGeeney, who beat Wayne in each of their last 2 meetings. One in the England Classic back in September, also in the Jersey Classic quarter-final in November 2016. Head-to-head between the pair of them, 2 apiece. Wayne's 2 wins over Mark came in a 6-week period back in 2012.
And that was way before Mark McGeeney really hit his straps.
60.
I know a lot of people who know Wayne very, very well. Particularly my mate Mark Webster, who played for Wales with Wayne. As McGeeney gets another 180. Is that his first of the match?
It is.
Unbelievably gets his first maximum in the 5th set.
Well, only 60 for Mark, but Wayne can't take out 141, which he can't. McGeeney has a chance to win successive legs for the first time since the first set and significantly break the Wayne Warren throw.
Treble 18 for Gladiator, a single 20 will leave a clear bed as his darts are very flat. Oh, that's really good. Good answer from McGeeney. Big set for him. Get the feeling if McGeeney doesn't take this set, the curtain may come down on his Lakeside this year.
Well, McGeeney's finishing has been fantastic as well. He's hit 6 out of 9. The problem is that he's only had 9 darts out of double. We're midway through the 5th set.
There are times in your career when you're playing someone who's playing that well, you just sigh and think, this is good to watch, but you've got to be able to answer it.
83.
And as the BDO's #1 guy in their rankings, he's shown in the last few legs that he's got some mettle.
60.
Those finishing statistics are clinic-like. They are unbelievable for this stage of a game. 73% for Warren and 67% for McGeeney. They couldn't even dream of having stats like that this deep in a tournament, or at least this deep in a match, sorry.
But again, it's the context. It's the fact that this is the biggest game they've ever played in the World Championships that makes it even more impressive, when you could have understood it if perhaps the figures were just a little bit south of what they would like. The adrenaline's getting them through.
Well, when you get in this kind of zone, you forget about statistics, you forget about averages. You just constantly think about what's going on right now. And right now, McGeeney has 67 for this set. Little slip of the dart in his hand. But it's tops. He did drop that dart. He's allowed to throw that one. Double top.
47.
And he misses, but he will be back.
First time that he's missed tops so far in this match. But you would expect that it wouldn't be the most costly error at this juncture.
140.
That will concentrate the mind a little bit, but it's double 10 then for McGeeney to halve the deficit.
Game shot.
3-1 becomes 3-2, but that is a set of darts against the Wayne Warren throw. So if he holds here, then we're back to 3-3 at the next break of play, and it will just be an epic best of 3 when they come back on.
Could we be in for another 5-4?
100.
Oh, why not? It's been a good day. Let's make it an even better day. But a very, very good response from McGeeney as he breaks the purple patch of Wayne Warren. And it wasn't just purple, it was positively smoke on the water. Deep purple.
58. 121.
It's 8 years since we've had a Welshman in the semi-finals, when Martin Phillips got there back in 2011. Got there for a second successive year. It's 10 years, as we've mentioned earlier, since the last Welsh final, Mark Webster.
81.
Webby will be watching every dart that Wayne Warren throws tonight. Speaks very fondly of Wayne Warren all the time when I spend time with Mark. Constantly says he's really funny and a little bit wacky. I think most people I know from South Wales are a little bit wacky.
39.
And we love them for it.
Mark, you require 164.
Key leg. 164 against 140. McGeeney in the driving seat. Another treble 19. Slightly wide, but a very good fix with dart number 3. It's on. It's on for double 10.
120.
Only a millimetre and a half away.
Mark, you require 40.
First dart that a double he's missed in 6, it was for a 140, but more significantly, it was for a break of throw. McGeeney holds.
In an era of branded dart shirts and lots of colours, as we see the beautiful gliding dart of McGeeney hitting tops.
134.
Very simple dart shirt of Wayne Warren, I admire. Positively old school. Just a bit of red and white.
100.
I think McGeeney's starting to pick up his pace. He's playing a bit quicker, and I think the pace of Warren is really starting to pull him on. And it's definitely helping him, because he's played so much better the last few legs.
What about this for the agony of missed doubles? Dart at double 10 that went away. Brilliant darts from Wayne Warren. 165 leaves him on 36.
Oh, how we wish he'd hit that 9-darter earlier in the tournament. Still plenty of time, but it's double 18 right now, and that is a sensational 4 darts from the Welshman. Takes care of 201 in 4. That's good in English or Welsh, or any language for that matter.
46.
How big is this set, Jim?
Well, how big are these next 3 legs? Finishing like that, all it takes is a little bit of power scoring from one player and not the other. They will expect to be able to make the most of their opportunities. These next 3 legs, with McGeeney having the throw in 2 of them, is the difference between a 4-2 lead for Warren and 3-3. And in a race to 5, that's monumental.
Wayne Warren is making a great assault on the McGeeney throw right now with 2 140s.
140.
Good fighting spirit from the Gladiator. Warren staying upstairs,
82.
but a good switch. The plot thickens like a winter soup.
Wayne, you require 139.
139 for Warren against the darts.
99. Mark, you require 122.
Massive pressure on this 122 for Mark McGeeney. Needs another one of those. Bullseye now. 122 his nerve holds. He holds throw. That was a huge dart. In the context of this match, we say that these next 3 legs could be the fulcrum. It's balanced beautifully.
He's had a couple of those in this tournament, McGeeney. Bullseye finishes where that dart just glides in the bottom of the bull, and that was an absolute peach. And there was respect from both players there. A little fist pump from Wayne Warren.
45.
That shot deserved respect, and he got it.
It's all well and good taking out a 122 finish on a bull. But when your opponent's got 3 darts in his hand at tops for a break, it makes it even more special.
Even though you do respect your opponent for hitting that, Jim, it does make you feel a little bit sick. You think you're coming back for a double and he hits that against you.
43.
It's like a body punch to the solar plexus. It really hurts you.
$43.
43 for each player.
Wayne Warren in command in this leg. Even more so now. Forces McGeeney to need a maximum or even 3 treble 19s. Can't leave a finish. So this 78 should be done fairly easily on double 12.
66.
He's just thinking a little bit more now. It's starting to get to that time of the match where missed doubles could start to creep into the mindset.
That is the first leg in which a player has missed 2 darts at a double.
Wayne, you require 12.
Make that 3. Still wins it.
Shot on the 4th leg. Wayne Warren.
And now this next leg is
Fifth
monumental.
leg is Mark to throw first.
Massive leg in the context of this match. Just tell that Wayne Warren's trying to keep himself a little bit jolly with that
140.
hit double 6, and then he puts his finger to his chin like a Welsh Dr. Evil. There's nothing evil about this guy, but he needs to be
60.
clinical. wonder if he'll be saying on Sunday, I shall name him world champion.
Wayne's Worlds.
100.
Yeah, party on, Jim.
Well, all's looking pretty good in Wayne's World at the moment. Will it be Wayne's Worlds on Sunday night?
He is hoping for an excellent end to this set. Edgy so far from Warren and McGeeney.
24.
A 140 will get Warren back in this vital leg.
100.
This is the first set in which we've had a deciding leg in the match.
83. 85. Mark, you require
Fardage McGeeney.
154.
6 darts at 154 to tie it up at 3-3. He might only need 3 darts at it. It's tops. It's all square.
Short and the 6th set. Mark McGeeney.
Well, you can't say that he's come back from the brink, but he knew he was in almighty trouble. At one stage, he lost 9 legs out of 10. But Mark McGeeney's response has been that of a player ranked 1 in the world. He's now won 6 out of the last 8. He's won the last 2 sets. It's McGeeney 3, Warren 3, and the most significant moment of the night still lies ahead.
Welcome back, getting to the business end now of the BDO World Championships. Lisa Ashton is through to the women's final. She'll take on Anastasia Dobromyslova. Mikael Underbugner is through to a semi-final in the men's. He's going to be facing the winner of tonight's match between Mark McGeeney and Wayne Warren, which is now 3-3 after a sparkling pair of sets from McGeeney, Chris. This
final set Friday, I think we have to rename it.
Let's have a quick look at the way he closed out that 6th set to tie it up.
Yeah, it was 105 average in this set, and the 154 finish was perfect way to end it. We're locked at 3-all, and I can't pick a winner. Cannot pick a winner.
Warren McGeeney, more drama than War and Peace so far. We've seen so many swings back and forth in all the quarterfinals so far today.
Yeah, both are playing above their tournament stats. Warren's at 96.3, McGeeney's over 94, so, you know, their checkout stats are also as impressive. You can ask no more of them. They're raising their game, and it's just to and fro, and there's a few breaks to throw here and there, which is, you know, making a bit of a difference. But now at 3-all, it's just a best of 3.
Heading to a dramatic denouement then as we rejoin Paul and Jim.
Well, our MC, Richie Ashdown, has come up with a great line. The only BDO Darts World Championship where all 4 quarterfinals went to the deciding set was back in 1991. Priestley beat Taylor, Anderson beat Warrener,
60.
Kenny beat Wilson, and Bristow beat Whitcomb. That was some day. They all ended 4-3. Is this one going to go 5-4 either way, like the 3 that have preceded it so far this afternoon and this evening? You wouldn't bet against it. Very little to choose between these 2. And we've taken a pretty roundabout route to get here. But 6 sets, and we're still with the darts.
You only mentioned great players there, Jim. Kevin Kenny, what a player from the Liverpool region. What a great player. Dave Whitcomb, Bob Anderson, Priestley, Taylor. Amazing stuff.
60.
Did James Richardson just mention War and Peace?
He did.
Well, I'm going to mention another one.
83.
How about The Art of War by Sun Tzu? This is warlike. This one. You can't be called gladiator without being in a few
58.
battles, and this is now a battle.
$100.
Flight just drifted down towards the lights there, which referee Nick Rolls has retrieved for Wayne.
$141. Wayne, you require 128.
Treble 20 will leave ball. Just the wrong side of the wire. It's the way he's throwing, he expects everything to go in.
Well, when you're in this mood, why not?
90.
And McGeeney needs another 122.
Mark, you require 122.
418s for Bull. This one's quite tricky. It was a blocker dart for him because of the way his darts land.
54. Wayne, you require 38.
It's going straight for double 19. It's double 8 now. And that's really good.
To the first leg.
Under pressure
Wayne Warren.
to take out that double 8. That takes class.
First blood in set number 7 for Wayne Warren, ranked 28 in the world, but guarantee that that number will be coming down in the not too distant future.
140.
The averages have gone up and down through the course of this match. But one of the reasons why we call them averages
100.
is at the end, or the longer portions of matches, they tend to even out. And the score of three sets for each player, the averages aren't that different now.
60.
All the stats right now tell you it's a close game. Great doubles percentages, very similar. Averages, very, very similar.
58.
Most important statistic is the score. And right now, Wayne Warren is one leg up in what could be a very, very important 7th set.
137.
Actually 14 legs to 10 up, Wayne Warren. Probably because of that massive purple patch at the start of the match.
$75. Wayne, you require 164.
So 164 for a break, but with McGeeney on 134, I'm sure he would have thought, well, if I can take this out in 6, I will probably break.
66.
Great third dart.
Mark, you require 134.
Can't get it. So maybe that rugby kick style dart to get that 60 in the last
58.
visit from the Welshman might serve him well for this 98. 95. Shovel 19 for double. Oh, could he? No, he's got next
74.
door.
Mark, you require 76.
Silver liners, he's left double 12.
I was going to say, not the worst miss in the world. McGeeney might punish him, though. 2 darts at double 8. Can he hold his throw?
60.
Now the door is open for Wayne
Wayne,
Warren.
you require 24.
It's 24 for a break of throw in the 7th.
Game short on the second leg. Wayne Warren.
Big leg that.
Great
Third
dart.
leg is Wayne to throw first.
Clinical stuff,
Game
under
on.
pressure. You can tell from Wayne Warren's demeanour that he's in control of this situation. But in this match, we've seen more swings than a jive festival.
$85.
McGeeney looking to respond, looking to try and break back quickly.
140.
It's getting a little bit more erratic from Wayne. Even though he's 2-0 up in this set, there have been some darts that he would like back. He'll want to tighten those up and not give opportunities to McGeeney, because we know what he does with opportunities. Most of the time, he
97.
takes them.
Joe and Anne-Marie Mark McGeeney's brother and wife.
140.
I wonder what they are expecting to happen from here.
$100.
Another slip into the treble one, followed by another.
26.
A visit that he'll want to forget. 6 darts for McGeeney from 164. That'll be music to his ears. Even if he hits the treble 19, he shouldn't go for it, but he's going to go for it anyway.
150.
He's a showman, trying to win the crowd, just like in his namesake's movie.
100. Mark, you require 49.
But ultimately, the thumb is only going to be up for one of these two players at the end of the night. McGeeney looking to break back. Another dart at double 16.
17.
Wow.
Wayne, you require 120.
These are set darts now for Wayne Warren to lead 4-3. Treble 20. Some way away. Just have been a few loose darts from Wayne Warren, as you say.
56.
Meticulous nature about his play in the
Mark, you require 32.
first 4 or 5 sets. Not quite there 100% of the time now. And
Game
McGeeney
shot to
stays in the
third
set.
leg. Mark McGeeney.
Brilliant dart from McGeeney.
Fourth leg is Mark to throw first. Game on.
Even when he's got that dart right in the middle, because he's got very small flights, you can still see a lot of that segment. Got to remember that these two darters
55.
are not young spring chickens. They're very experienced in life. Hot stage, long match.
135.
They're going to have to draw on some energy from their toes.
Well, that's a great point. Long match. Wayne's 55. Will he ever have played in a longer match?
24.
Absolutely
ranking
not.
tournament.
I don't think so.
$121.
Lisa, as always, doing her bit.
Definitely wouldn't call her understated.
58.
Heart on the sleeve support for the Welshman. Why not?
85.
Yeah, you'd play poker against Lisa, wouldn't you? When it comes down to it, you reckon you'd be able to read her?
Yeah, she would just scream, "I've got an ace!" Has he got a 180, McGeeney?
180.
Absolutely.
Wayne, you require 160.
Well, he can't claim the set at this juncture,
140.
but it's double 10 when he comes back, and he will be back here with Mark McGeeney back on 184. Just trying to concentrate Wayne Warren's mind. He's done exactly that with 44 left, but it's double 10 for a 4-3 lead. He's one set away from a place in the semi-final.
He doesn't even give Nick Rolls a chance to catch his breath. After a really good visit from McGeeney to put the pressure on, Wayne Warren was already ready to hit it. Only took him one dart. 7 sets in. 4-3, so the Welshman, he knew he was going to hit that first dart. Pure darting confidence from someone who wants to finish this match in this set.
140.
Well, he's already South Wales' most famous roofer. The supporters will well and truly be on the tiles if he can pull this off.
140.
Yeah, quite a lot of the great Welsh dart players have got a trade. Mark Webster's a plumber.
96.
Current Welsh player Johnny Clayton's a plasterer.
140.
3 consecutive ton 40s for Wayne Warren. Has just played in fits and starts. Had that slightly ragged nature to his play in the Sixth set, not now. Treble 16. It's a bullseye. He's missed it.
43.
Well, he uttered the word rubbish there. He will not be pleased with the fact he was nowhere near the bullseye. Double top for double top. Too high. And I don't agree with going for it again. He's got to hit a single 20 there at the very worst. Double 16 for Wayne Warren.
6.
And now Mark McGeeney's definitely ruining missing the board twice. Going for that double top again was a mistake. Can he rectify it? Don't miss the board this time, Mark. Can you hit double top this time to punish? No. It's the same distance above that segment again.
Well, of course, had he gone for the single 20 and not tops, he would have had 2 darts at tops in that visit to the Oki. Instead, he only had 1 and missed it. Very easy game to play from here. Well, he'll be ruining that. Double 16. Be ruining it even more now.
Wayne Warren.
And that is a leg against the darts. That's the breaker throw in set number 8. All he's got to do now is hold twice, and he's through.
Fantastic finish. And the composure of Wayne Warren, in complete contrast to the previous leg, where he couldn't wait to get to the Oki.
16.
He knew from his experience playing this game that he needed a few extra seconds before that shot. He took them, and it was the same result, straight in that segment.
99.
Pure experience and knowing what he needed to do to get the job done. Very, very impressed.
57.
So Mark McGeeney has 2 opportunities to break the Wayne Warren throw. Has to do it. And of course has to hold his own throw as well.
140.
Well, after 6 darts apiece, he has a lead of 122. So this might be his chance.
83.
After 60, 57 and 83 from Wayne Warren in this leg. Another ton 40 or similar here, and the pressure is ramped up on the Welshman again. Here you go.
Ask and ye shall receive, Jim.
140.
A very tidy 140.
His 5th maximum, but Mark McGeeney on 122, which is already taken out with the ball finish in the 6th set. It's bullseye. Can he do it the same way again? No, he can't.
81. Wayne, you require 121.
1 point less. But he would have had the bullseye if he'd have got that treble 17. He can't.
Mark, you require 41.
Single 1 for tops, I feel. It will be double top with 2 darts in hand. Yes, Mark, it's definitely double top. But now it's 10s. Gets it. Breaks straight back.
Mark McGeeney.
And a sigh of relief once more. And it's very good to exhale sometimes because the tension is there in this set. We're either going all the way or Wayne Warren is going to be the only person in the quarterfinals to win by more than a 1-set margin.
100. $81.
The tension palpable. After that breaker throw, McGeeney clearly has to hold.
81.
It's not going to help its cause. It would only have been either a 1 or a 3.
You never know when you need that 1 or the 3, though. You've got to hit an odd number at some point in a leg.
81.
Good response.
140.
After a very lacklustre visit last time round, that is a brilliant piece of bounce back ability.
$137. 16. Mark, you require 102.
10 for double 16. It's double 16.
17.
Shade away.
Wayne, you require 140.
140. Can't now be done. So Mark McGeeney will have 3 darts at double 16 to move within a leg of
Mark, you require
making it
32.
4-4.
This is key. Can't afford a mistake here. He really can't afford to miss double 4. He knows how huge this is. Double 4.
Game shot.
And it's a brilliant dart.
Mark McGeeney.
2 misses and a wry smile from the Welshman.
Fourth leg
2
is
guys who've
Wayne
been in the
to
same
throw
room together a
first.
lot over the last couple of
Game
years.
on.
That was a pressure dart and he was up to it.
$123. 100.
Still trying to rack my brains as to how Wayne Warren's only hit 5 180s in this match. For some reason it seems like it was a lot more than that. Only 2 for McGeeney. But you look at the 140 column, 30 140 plus shots, 26 140 pluses for McGeeney. So many big 2 treble visits in this match.
140.
The third dart of Wayne Warren visits have been particularly impressive.
Because he knows how to build on the darts that he's already got on the board. Just looking to set it up. Obviously doesn't want to go to 18s here. And another good third dart. Leaves double 19. He may well split that for a double. He prefers maybe double 16 after a single 6. But it cannot be pressured
41.
by McGeeney, so he can do whatever he wants here. 6 it is. The double 16. He gets it. Nice and clinically. Doesn't mess around. He would have been back if he'd missed it. But when you don't mess around, you can see that Wayne Warren is ready to go.
140. 81.
So welcome to Last Chance Saloon. Leg of darts that he has to win.
You walk into the Last Chance Saloon.
100.
You walk up to the bar. The bartender says, "What would you like, sir?" And McGeeney says, "I'll have this leg, please."
100.
Make mine a double.
At no point does you want that bartender to say, "What's troubling you, buddy?"
Well, with the pressure on, it's been a good leg from McGeeney. 140, 100, 100. Down to a finish. Sets it up nicely. 62. We'll be back to have a look at it. Might have to take it if this is a ton 40. The pressure is applied.
140.
It is applied. So 62 potentially to stay in the tournament. 20. It's tops.
42.
Now, match starts here for Wayne Warren.
120.
He's got the 60. Shifts to the left to guarantee, and he's missed a single. He can't give himself a match start with that. He cannot believe it, and neither can we. What is that going to do for his confidence? That was a real flyer. Even if he did tops, he would have had a shot for the match.
Mark, you require 20.
What a twist in the tail.
So it's double 10. It's
Game
4 apiece.
short, and the 8th set. Mark McGeeney.
Mark McGeeney whips up the crowd. We're going to a deciding set. Was it ever in doubt after the day that we've had? Wayne Warren can't believe that he hasn't engineered a situation there where he had one dart in his hand for the match. It wasn't to be. Mark McGeeney stays alive. It's 4 apiece at the end of another cracker. Who's going to win? It's coming next.
I feel enough to last. Forgive my broken glass. I'm never gonna break. I'm standing tall. I know that I've been weak. I found the strength to breathe. I'm never gonna break. I'm standing tall.
Welcome back, everyone. Final set of a Friday night that's seen Lisa Ashton book her place in another women's final. It's also seen Michael Unterbuchner booking his place in a men's semi-final. Who will he be facing there? Well, it's 4 sets to 4 between Mark McGeeney and Wayne Warren after the Welshman missed his chance to win this match in the 8th.
Yeah, he hit the 60, but it's sort of sat up awkward. So you can see him, he's moved across just to make sure that he doesn't get a deflection off of that first dart and potentially the dart fall on the floor or bust, but he's just totally over-pitched it, and he denied himself a chance at one dart at tops maybe to win this match, but it had 4-4 written all over it, didn't it? It's been that kind of day.
Final set Friday, as you called it. He was looking for Singapore. That was a little too far to the east. What's it going to mean? Who's going to go through? We'll find out in this final set with Paul and Jim.
Well, I wonder what was going through Mark McGeeney's mind when Wayne Warren hit that double one. McGeeney capitalised. It was a massive double 10. Look at the relief on his face and the manner in which it happened. How's your Friar Tuck? Still in there fighting.
Final set. First leg is Wayne to throw first. Game on.
Genuine Cockney slang there, Jim.
Oh, maybe ad hoc Cockney slang.
Good enough for me.
123.
If I start talking proper Geordie, no one's going to understand me. But so far, Mark McGeeney's done everything right.
140.
He's done his best to deny Wayne Warren a dart at the match, but a little bit of good fortune for him
83.
has made sure that Warren did not get a shot to kill off the match in that last set. And it was always going to be this way after the day we've had. It was always going to be 4-4.
60.
It was in the stars.
Well, there have been 32 legs in this particular game.
60.
154 in the day. It has been one of the most absorbing days of darts imaginable.
Just looking at the replay just before, I think maybe Wayne Warren thought that dart was in tops, you know. He checked with the referee
80.
and he thought for a millisecond that it was in tops and he was going to have a shot at double 10, but it wasn't.
Well, the majority of games that these two have played against each other before have been match play. This is effectively the situation that we're in now, in this final deciding set.
97. Mark, you require 144.
Could be game or match changing shots that we need to split these two. That was very close to giving him a shot at double 18 for a 144 checkout.
87.
But this 58
Wayne, you require 58.
is big. To hold, it is double 10.
Game
And it's there.
short in the first leg. Wayne Warren.
The answer from Wayne Warren
Second leg is Mark to throw
after the end of that
first.
last set is
Game on.
very good indeed. How strong in mind is this Welshman? Known about him for many, many years. Indirectly,
60.
nothing but impressed with what he's done in this tournament and this match.
85.
Looks like a seasoned pro. So much experience of international darts behind him. You have to remind yourself he's not a seasoned pro in this competition on this stage before this year. This time last week, he'd never won a match at Lakeside.
I've got a sneaky feeling he might win some more on the Lakeside stage in the future, especially when you're averaging 93.5
41.
after 8 sets. This is proper long format stuff. They've played 33 legs already, and he's maintaining a 31 per dart average. That's very good.
19-14 lead that Warren has in legs because of the way that he blitzed McGeeney in sets 2, 3 and 4. And the Gladiator only won 1 leg in all of that time. So in the face of that, his comeback has shown enormous resilience and character.
180.
And he's comfortably placed here to hold and take us a leg closer to sudden death.
Mark, you require 64.
64 for McGeeney. Single 16 for tops. Oh, he's a double one this time. It's catching. Just makes it a little bit more awkward.
100.
Half decent pressure on it though.
38.
Now he's got to make his mind up. Straight for it. Straight for it. Gladiatorial stuff. Aggressive. Now he needs 3 for double 8. Yeah, that's a good clean-up. That could have got very messy indeed. But that was confident, assertive darts from Gladiator.
100.
Just a reminder of the situation in this final deciding set. You have to win by 2 clear legs. If it gets to 5-5, there's still no winner. Well, then we have sudden death. Bully off again.
Putting his fans through the mill this week, isn't he, McGeeney?
Well, if it happens to him for a second time, it's the way he won his match against Martin Adams, of course.
But he knows he can come through it, no matter what happens, how deep it goes. He's got positive experiences of tiebreakers in the last set.
95.
This is a tight leg. Whoever wins this leg will then have an opportunity in the next leg to win the match.
140.
Great darts from McGeeney. The response from Warren
97.
is good. Just get the feeling though that McGeeney may have the upper hand here. Not anymore.
66. Wayne, you require 154.
Probably come across and look at the 14s here.
94. Mark, you require 140.
140 for a break. What a time this would be to get it. Can still get it.
He can't believe that that didn't go in. He can't believe it. It was so perfect, that lie. Tops for Warren. He's got the perfect lie now. And he uses it. He knows how big that is, and so does Lisa. She looks like someone from The Exorcist. She's screaming that loud.
It's Mark to throw first. Game on.
No offense, Lisa.
An hour and 40 minutes into an absorbing match, and Wayne Warren is 1 leg away from a place in the semi-finals. He's been here before. At the end of the 8th set, was in the same position. Didn't have a match start. Can he create an opening for himself here? McGeeney doing everything he can. to make sure that that doesn't happen. A 140 and a 134. Great first 6 starts under pressure.
41.
The coolest 2 men in the building are playing the darts. They're the guys who are in control. Everybody else is so tense. Might have to go to a furniture shop
57.
after today because the edge of the seat has been worn out on every chair.
Well, McGeeney has again engineered a situation here that he can keep himself alive.
$96.
74 when he comes back.
Solid setup from McGeeney. And Wayne Warren needs them all.
120.
He knows that if he got a 180 there, that was good pressure. But that treble 1 has left him on a bogey number. Single 20 in tops will take us to the tiebreaker.
54.
He'll be back. He's not a Terminator, but he is back.
20.
Double 10 for Mark McGeeney for 2-2. Hang about. It's got to be hit. It's hit. Well done, Mark. That's a fantastic dart.
Mark McGeeney. Ladies and gentlemen, with the score now 4 sets all and 2 legs all, a reminder that the final set must be won by 2 clear legs. Should the score reach 5 legs all, the 11th leg will be sudden death. 5th leg, it's Wayne to throw first. Game on.
The way today's gone, every referee in the back is going to need a cough suite. And we're all going to need a very strong cup of tea after this,
140.
including the players.
Nearly an hour and 3/4 worth of darts. And there's nothing between them.
100.
4 sets all. 2 legs all. Whose nerve will hold? Who
30.
will make it through to the first World Championship semi-final of their career, to meet an unseeded player in the semi-final as well? Mikael Unterbuchner thoroughly deserves his place in the last 4.
140.
But the fact that there is an unseeded player standing between them in the final just seems to up the stakes that little bit further.
95.
We've had some tense matches at Lakeside this year. But this just has the air about it of even more tension.
91.
Last time I saw this much tension was when Gary Kasparov was playing a computer at a game of chess. You can see it in the crowd, but the players are delivering.
180. Mark to require 170.
Well, how he needed that with McGeeney on a finish. Treble 20. Bullseye for a 170. What a time it would be to do it.
134.
Great leave, Mark, just in case.
Require 56.
This 56 isn't easy. Double top. 2 10s. It's not there.
36.
And by virtue of that very good miss on the bull, McGeeney's got 3 darts at double 18 to steal the lead and break the throw of Wayne Warren.
Game
Only needed 1.
Mark McGeeney.
And now it's McGeeney, who is 1 leg away. 501 points away from the finishing line. Twice Wayne Warren has been in a position that he's been a leg away. On both occasions, it was against the darts. Now McGeeney is a leg away and he has the darts. He starts the leg with a 140, and Warren's
60.
response of 60 means it's very much advantage to the Englishman.
When you speak to people in interviews going into semi-finals day, you ask them about how their previous match affected them. Well, that question is not going to be asked tomorrow because everybody who's going to be in the semi-finals has been put through the ringer.
60.
Not the time for 60-60 for Wayne Warren.
58.
One of those 60s not emphatically punished. The other one has been, and Mark McGeeney's got a big lead here.
140.
Sensational 140 from Wayne Warren, but he really needed more than that. 178 away, Mark McGeeney. Good darts.
94.
A lovely anchor dart to set up the 84, which is now for the match. There's the one. He's going to be on 160. This 84 is to close the shop and put the Welshman out. He's got to go 14 bull. He misses the treble. How much would Wayne Warren give to hit this 160?
68. Wayne, you require 160.
Could be now or never. If it is, it's
100.
never. Because Mark McGeeney has 3 darts at double 8
16.
for the match.
Game,
The end
shot,
of an epic
and the
quarter-final.
match. Mark McGeeney.
Mark McGeeney wins 5-4. Wayne Warren's dream is over, but Mark McGeeney, in his first ever quarter-final, ranked 1 in the world, knows that he has an outstanding chance of maintaining his dream of being crowned 2018 Lakeside champion. Wayne Warren's effort couldn't have been more valiant. Magnificent performance from the 55-year-old who'd never won a match on the Lakeside stage before this week. But Mark McGeeney has won 3 in a row. He's seen off Adams, he's seen off Noppert, he's seen off Warren. It's Unterbuchner who lies ahead. The McGeeney dream lives on. Mark McGeeney beating Wayne Warren in a game, and you can pay no higher a compliment. Deserved to be here on the Lakeside stage on this day of all days. That is the end of a quite mesmeric and magnificent day of darts. McGeeney through to the semi-finals after yet another classic.
It was epic like Ben-Hur, and it ends with triumph for the Gladiator. Mark McGeeney makes his way into his first ever BDO semi-final. He's with Reshmin.
Thank you, James. Yes, indeed. Well, yet another epic quarter-final. Gladiator by name. That was a pretty gladiatorial performance out there, wasn't it?
It was. I mean, that was just the hardest game I've played on that stage ever, and I don't know how I won that. I'm just glad I did. I just shut my eyes and hoped for the best.
Was there ever a point where you thought, I could be going out here, because he put you under so much pressure in the beginning?
Yeah, when he went 3-1 up at the start, I mean, I thought he's into his stride, he's going to really kick on now, but the break came at the right time for me. I was able to compose myself, and I started winning a few legs after that and got my confidence back, and then found something in my game, and it worked, thank God.
And what was it that you found? Because you just told me something off camera that you did specifically.
Yeah, what happened is when I like to call it my Van Gerwen. I aim normally, but when I do a certain thing, everything's not going right. I do a Van Gerwen where you just aimed and bang, and that's what I tried today. So a little bit quicker, but yeah, it seemed to work today. So cheers, Michael.
Someone else who's very quick, who's up next, is Mikael Unterbuchner. You saw him play earlier. Really exciting new talent. He's, you know, the debutant. You're the man with the experience here. How do you see this one playing out?
Well, he's been the player of the tournament so far for me. Both of us have never been to a semi-final before, so we're going to go up there, and I'm going to recuperate, work on a few things tonight, and we'll have a great game of darts tomorrow.
Really well. I'm sure you're absolutely exhausted. You look it. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Reshmin. Congratulations to Mark. Congratulations to both of them. You have to say both of them held their nerve remarkably well. What was it, 38 legs, that match?
Something like that. And considering neither of them would have played that kind of distance before. Yeah, all credit to them. It's tough, and it's going to be tough for Mark tomorrow. I had a similar one with Adams years ago, and the next day you are absolutely exhausted. Your arms sore, your knees are sore, your hips are sore. It's going to be tough.
So it's around about midnight now, and it's going to be a while before Mark gets off to bed.
Yeah, he's got a lot of media stuff to do, other interviews to do, and you just can't switch off from that. The adrenaline is absolutely pumping through your veins. It's a strange feeling. When you do eventually go to bed, you sort of just lie there, and all of that would have is just going to whiz around in his mind.
Right, will he just try and take the day off tomorrow before the Unterbuttner clash?
No, he can't. He's playing. No, he's going to be. He's going to have to be up fairly early, get ready, a little bit of practice, maybe eat, and then straight back on the board and get him ready.
It was an extraordinary match, and it swung back and forth. And in the end, Wayne won on the roof out, not quite ruthless enough.
Well, for one, he just seemed to tire. And obviously, if we get a chance to speak to him, I'm sure he will say that he felt exhausted. He just started to pitch low into the 20 a lot, and then a few little errors crept in, and he just looked like he was exhausted. I mean, he is 55, and again, he would never have played a match of that distance under that kind of pressure in that heat before.
Oh, it's been an extraordinary week, of course, for Wayne Warren. He never previously won a match here at Lakeside, but he made it all the way to this extraordinary quarterfinal, right to the deciding set, and he's now with Reichman.
Yeah, he is, Wayne. I mean, it's written all over your face. That was such a compelling contest out there for the viewer, but somebody has to lose. It's just a shame that there has to be a loser here.
Well, yeah, obviously but so I am devastated because I lost. There's 3 sets I lost there, and I was 2-1 up in each set, and I even had like 120 to take it out, and I thought, it's so hot at backstage, mine. Well, it is boiling, but congratulations on the Mark, right? He's not number 2 receiving nothing, right? But at least I pushed him all the way, and well, I'm gutted. I'm gutted.
But for someone who had never previously won a match here at Lakeside, when you look back on the week that you've had and look how far you've come, is it something that you'll cherish forever?
Well, yeah, because no, I've been on a circuit this year, and I have never done this before. Because, like I said, I spoke to you before, and now I got a sponsor as well. I'll be every tournament this year, and it makes a massive difference. You're playing these boys week in, week out, and it does make a difference. No matter where you're on the stage, on the floor, it does make a difference.
This is, of course, one of the biggest stages you can play on. Do you think that this week you've kind of made a bit of a statement? What we saw out there was not just someone who has never won a match here before. We saw a real player who has real intent, real fire, and determination to do well. Is that something that you've been able to prove some people wrong here?
Well, I got to be honest. I don't think I got a point to prove, because like I played Mark a couple of times this year. The boys know me on the circuit, and I just wanted to break our deck to win that game. Once I broke our deck, I was right, and I was in the tournament. And I am disappointed because I thought I was here. I'd be honest, I thought I had a chance to win this. Yeah, fact that is. Yeah, but hey, Mark McGeeney is a good mate of mine as well. A lovely guy. We've been friends for a long time. No friends on stage, though. No friends on stage. No.
That doesn't exist, does it?
And I got to be honest, I wish him all the best in this tournament. But he's playing my other mate as well, Glenn Durant. And well, he's not playing Glenn Durant yet. If he gets to the final. And
steady on.
No, I know that. I'm a little bit overwhelmed a bit because...
No, don't worry, we completely understand. Well, look, you've won so many more fans here at Lakeside. It's been a real pleasure to have you in the tournament.
Can I just say one thing? The people that's come up here to support me this week cost them a lot of money. They've taken time off work to support myself. I gotta thank them very much. Without their support, I'd be nowhere. And another little thing, my lovely woman. Without her, I wouldn't have been on this circuit.
I like that, the man who hails the woman, because behind every good man there is always a very strong woman, and you have really done everyone proud this week. Thank you so much, Wayne. It's been a joy to have you here.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Back to you, James.